We're gonna move some of these koi into Tiki Falls. You guys have no idea. As you can see, my boy, here we go. You're all right, you're all right. Public service announcement. Some of you guys spotted it. Man, let's go. A fit sighting, a total of 17.
Hana Hui A Maui. Aloha,
my ohana. It is your boy back with another aquatic adventure. Now, if you're new to the channel, we talk about everything in the aquarium hobby. And just like you guys requested on my last video in the comments, your boy's gonna add some beautiful koi to the beautiful 8,500 gallon Tiki Falls 4.0, my koi pond that I just almost finished. Okay, it's about 85% done. We still got to work on the waterfalls. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Hit that subscribe button. Next to that subscribe button, don't forget, there's a little bell. Click that bell. Make sure it's turned on. It's a notification bell. It's just going to notify you when I upload a new video. Welcome to the channel. I'm going to flip this camera on. I'm going to show you guys a glimpse of my beautiful 8,500 gallon koi pond. I still can't believe it's that many gallons. Check it out. OMGZ. Yeah, would you look at that? Oh my gosh, look at the yellow canna that's growing in way over there. Look at that. We added some more plants in the background. I'm going to show you guys that on the other side of the pond as I walk over there. But look at the beautiful red canna growing into as well. I did put these two little planters here. I kind of like it. It kind of creates this inviting walkway to Pride Rock right there, that main viewing rock that you can walk onto, you know. So other than that, everything else in here is going to be planted with just some ground plants to cover it, give it some color. Let me walk over to the other side and show you guys what I did. Okay, so we're on the back side of Tiki Falls now, and I have this retaining wall here that I made, and I actually made kind of like an area to plant some plants. And what I did was plant some canna, some beautiful canna. So I got different colors of canna. We got orange, yellow, and red, all in this area right here. And I believe once this grows in, it's gonna form a wall. This stuff will get pretty high too. It'll get about 5 feet high, so it'll get right about there. But what it will do is section off this section here, which I plan on doing like maybe a putting green. I'm kind of aiming for a putting green in this area. That would be really cool. Plus a sitting area, a little fire pit area would be really cool. And then it's going to separate this section here from the pond on that side. Now on this side of the pond, what it's basically going to do is it's going to grow up to about this high. So it's basically going to block that area and kind of just give it a nice backdrop with the pond. And it's going to give that side over there a little bit of privacy and kind of separate the two. So that was the reason why I planned on planting some canna in there. But now as we walk up and step onto this destination boulder here, you can see the pond is doing absolutely fantastic. We can still see down to the bottom. You can see the aerators, the rocks down there. That is the intake way down there, drain. We still have to work on this waterfall section. And I can't wait because it's called Tiki Falls. So the waterfalls just gotta be like extra. That's what they have to be. They have to be extra. We still have a lot more dirt to bring in, build this mound up a little bit. But as you can see, pond lilies are doing great. We did have some beautiful blooms. They kind of died off, but I do have some video of the blooms. I'll show you guys right now. So you can see we had a beautiful white and yellow flower and like this really beautiful pink fuchsia color flower with yellow in it too as well. So yeah, these will absolutely bloom again. I know they're healthy, so it's always a good sign. But as you can see, the water clarity is just, look at that, just straight down to the bottom. Oh man, I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed with joy though. I'm standing up on the rock. Now, with all that being said, behind me right there, you can see it, is my above ground pond where I've had my beautiful Japanese koi imported from Japan from Koi Enterprise over in West Sac. Now, it is about that day, finally, that we're gonna move some of these koi into Tiki Falls 4.0. And I know you guys have been waiting for that. And if you guys were wondering if I'm gonna move my beautiful big Sanke koi fits into Tiki Falls 4.0, you're absolutely right. That's what we're gonna do. But let's first start off with a couple of my favorite, and we're gonna do like a little species spotlight before I add them to Tiki Falls 4.0, because honestly, once I add those fish in the above ground pond into Tiki Falls, we're probably not going to get that close anymore because the above ground pond, you can get up close and personal with the koi, but once they go into this big pond, oh, they're going to go buck wild and crazy. It's going to be hard to even try to net them, if that's even possible. All right, I got a public service announcement. Before we go over to the above ground pond, I got to give a huge shout out once again to Island Silver Crown, Brother Kanoa. He's based out of Hawaii, the big island, in a town called Puna. He makes these beautiful crowns, as you can see this one. Irezumi is the art of Japanese tattooing. This is a limited edition crown. I gotta give him a shout out, but not only that though, right here, his links will be in the description of this video. Go check him out, follow him on Instagram, go send him an email, check out the website. He has a bunch of different crowns. Obviously with this one here, he was influenced with the Japanese culture and the art of Japanese tattooing. So don't get it twisted, all right? I know you guys are seeing this little devil and you're like, oh my gosh, devil worshiping, satanic. It's not about that, all right? It's just very cultural. And that's what he's inspired by, is different cultures. Go check out his crowns. I'm telling you guys, you'll absolutely love them. Island Silver Crowns, it's a family-owned business. Support my brother Kanoa over on the Big Island. I really appreciate it. Now let's get over to the above ground pond. OMGZ. You guys have no idea what is in store for your life. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to net my Ki Utsuri and my Ki Showa. Let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll talk a little bit about them, and then add them to Tiki Falls 4.0. I'm so excited. All right, so this is my Ki Utsuri, which is black and yellow. And he's ginring, so you can see these little speckles on the top. Now, I also wanted to show you another black and yellow koi, but this here isn't a Ki Utsuri, it's a Ki Showa, which is yellow, black, and white. And if you want to get a Ki Showa, I would suggest you get in the white to where it's on the bottom. So if I flipped him upside down, you will see this guy's super feisty. You can see how white he is. See that? Look how pretty though, huh? So this is a white, black, and yellow koi, and this is just a black and yellow koi. But they both look beautiful. This guy looks like a tiger. Absolutely love him. His yellow is turning into like a gold, and the black or the sumi is coming in really nice and dark. And these two we're about to add to Tiki Falls 4.0. Are you guys ready? Let's do this. We're gonna go one. I'm not gonna use the sock. I'm just gonna use this big pan net. They're not that big. I have my sock net right here to scoop them up, but they're not going to get injured in this big pan net. I'm just going to scoop it, and we're going to walk onto Pride Rock, and we'll set them down inside Tiki Falls 4.0. You guys ready? These are the first two. All right, here we go. And oopa, let's go. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. It's just going to be a second right up over this rock, and we're in. We're in, guys. Oh, are you guys ready? Are you ready? Let's bring them right over here so we can actually watch them. All right, go ahead. Who should we get next? Oh, I got an idea. All right, now this little baby here is called an Asagi. This right here is what I personally call the ugly duckling of the koi species, because if you look at him, you're just like, oh, okay, this thing doesn't have bright colors, it's kind of gray. But how this koi develops is absolutely just incredible. Notice the top here, you got this beautiful reticulated netting pattern on top, and then look at the fins, have this orange color, and then, oh gosh, he's feisty, huh? Don't worry, you're gonna have lots of space. Now, if I can flip this guy over, you can see the bottom side, lots of orange. And I'm going to show you what an Asagi looks like full grown. Look at that picture there, huh? Yeah, that's a full grown Asagi. Now, when you first get these koi when they're little, super ugly. That's why I call them the ugly ducklings of the koi species. But when they blossom into a beautiful swan when they get older, ooh-wee, it's so worth it. This Asagi is going into Tiki Falls 4.0, and he's probably about 9 to 10 inches. So a lot of these koi that I'm going to be moving over are about that same size, except Fitz. And we're going to get to Fitz real soon. Here we go. 1, 2, oopa, let's go. It's okay, buddy. It's like 3 steps, and you're in. Look it. You ready? All right. There you go. My beautiful Asagi, my ugly duckling turning into a swan. Wow, he's hard to see against that gravel, huh? But we see you. We see you, boy. Have fun in your new home. Okay, should we stop there or should we put some more fish in? Yeah, you already know. We're going to put some more fish in. Let's go. All right, this next koi is probably going to be hard to see. This is considered an oddball. From Irigashi is the koi breeder. He's known for breeding these beautiful oddball style koi. Now, I've used the word oddball before as far as koi go. And oddball basically means it's not a specific species of koi like Sanke, Kohaku, Showa. This right here is an oddball. And it's just a koi that's bred to be different. As you can see, the reticulated pattern, but it's also a doitsu. But look how beautiful. It's like a bronze color. I love this oddball. I'm a big fan of oddball koi because they're just so different. This guy right here is beefy too. He's healthy. Look at him. Look at the pattern. So pretty. Let's see if I can flip him upside down just to give you guys a better view of what he looks. He's got like a white shimmy background. Look at that. Isn't he awesome? He's almost like a gunmetal, but he's a nice beefy fat koi, probably pushing more on the ends of 11 inches to maybe a foot. And we're gonna go ahead and release him into Tiki Falls 4.0. Now you know what I mean as far as like, you know, getting up close and personal with them here, because once I put him in Tiki Falls 4.0, that pond is so huge that we'll probably never get to see these guys this close again, unless they get used to me feeding them by hand, and then we'll be able to get a nice close-up look of these koi. But for the most part, this is about as close as we're gonna get on these beautiful koi for a while. Look at them, beautiful. Irigashi Koi Farm, oddball koi fish from Koi Enterprise in West Sacramento. Shout out to my boy Anthony. A lot of these koi, if not all of these koi that I'm gonna be putting into Tiki Falls 4.0 are from my boy Anthony at Koi Enterprise. All of his links will be down in the description too of this video. Look at that, huh? Woo! All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Whoop-a! Don't worry, you're good. You're good. Oh, wow, he's a beefy guy, huh? Ooh, I didn't realize how big he was. All right, let's go ahead and release him. Watch him blend. He'll blend right into the bottom. We'll hardly ever see this guy. He's gonna be hard to see. All right, this one here is one of my favorite types of species of koi. This is called a Goshiki. Beautiful dark gray with this vibrant red. It's a different kind of red. When it comes to Goshiki, these reds are almost like fluorescent. It's so bright you need a pair of sunglasses. This looks like almost a 3 or 4 step. You got one red there, another red, and then a red here at the right at the tail break there. Maybe, I don't know if they count that as a step. It could be considered a 4-step. Shout out to my brother Roland. He actually gave me this beautiful Goshiki. He also loves Goshikis too, so I'm super honored to even get this koi from him. As you can see, Roland, he's doing great. His colors, his body conformation. He is a very, very healthy Goshiki. Absolutely love this guy. Look at him. He's strong too. He's a strong guy. So we're going to go ahead and actually release him into Tiki Falls 4.0. Kasi, lua, kolu. Oh, it's okay, buddy. You're all right. There you go. All right. Wow, look at that red. That red just pops. Woo. Here you go, buddy. Go for it. OMGZ, he looks gorgeous. Look how little they look in Tiki Falls 4.0. They look so small. It's like a small fish in a big pond. Big fish in a small pond. Okay, next up is I guess you can say the star of the show of this video. We are going to put my huge Sanke koi Fitz right there from Fitz Fish Ponds. Shout out to Fitz Fish Ponds over in New Jersey. Here is my boy Fitz. As you can see, the conformation on this koi is absolutely gorgeous. You can see the stepping stones of black blotches down his body. And when you're looking for a Sanke koi, this is exactly what you want the black or the sumi to look like. It's almost like taking a paintbrush and you flinging it on the koi, and you have these little like splatters or blotches of black, especially on a Sanke koi. A Sanke koi is a white koi with black and red spots. Look how beautiful. Wow. Just unreal, right? And look how big he is. He's got to be Man, 1.5 feet, close to 2 feet. He's got to be about 21 inches, I would guesstimate. We're definitely going to use the sock net, and that way we can cradle his body. We don't want any, he's pretty big, that's why, and I don't want to lift him up in this pan net and, you know, maybe risk damaging himself. So what we're going to do is use this sock net here, and we're going to scoop them up. And what this sock net does, it holds water, so you're able to transport the fish, and they're not like squirming around or kicking because they're actually in water. It's a pretty cool net. Let me show you how it works. So I got my lovely assistant Kona is holding the camera for me, and I'm going to show you guys how this sock net works. I showed you guys before in previous videos, but it's pretty cool. You basically just are going to scoop up the koi from the front of its head, and if you look towards the end right here, this net right here is open. So when I release him into the pond, you'll see him swim out this backside, which makes it super easy and convenient for the koi fish to swim out. Okay, so on the count of 3, we're going to lift him up and take him over to Tiki Falls 4.0. As you can see, my boy Fitz is just doing fine. You can see there's water in there. He's not kicking, he's not injuring his fins or anything like that. And then watch, you'll see the back of the net here. I'm going to go ahead and release it into the pond, and he's going to swim out the back side. Here he goes. As I lift this up gently, he's going to slowly swim out the back side of the net. Look at him, huh? So beautiful. Fits in Tiki Falls 4.0. Look at him. He looks cool, huh, Kona? Kona, good camera work, my man. Look at him. Wow, he's my biggest koi that I have, and he looks so little. Look at him. This is kind of a historical moment, guys. This is for you, Fitz. Daddy did this for you. Now, to give you some perspective on this sock net, it is 4 feet long, so you can actually transport pretty big koi in this net. The very, very bottom is a mesh netting, you can see, and that's where the fish would swim out. Every koi keeper should have at least a big pan net and a sock net. All right, my ohana, it's been about an hour since the fish have been in here, and they're just kind of getting used to their new home. Look at, you can see Fitz right there swimming with the school. It's kind of cool to see them. As soon as I put them in the pond, they automatically school up and just kind of hang out. You know, koi are very social fish, so they do need other fish. It's as a comfort blanket, I guess you can say. We have a total of 17 fish in Tiki Falls 4.0. Now, I didn't video every single fish that I put in here, but you can see right here the Goshiki, the Hishoa is down there too. You can see the Hishoa is right there. We also have the Asagi. I also added a Shiro Utsuri, my black and white. My golden corn is down there too as well. It's kind of hard to see the golden corn, but he's right there. You can see them all just hanging out down here, getting used to their new home, but I'm super happy for Fitz. I hope you're happy, buddy. I hope he's happy. Now, disclaimer here, all right? I did have 11 koi in Tiki Falls 4.0 prior to me adding these fish. I wanted to be totally transparent and honest with you guys. So a lot of you guys down in the comments were giving me, I don't want to say you guys were giving me crap, but you guys were saying, hey, you know, the beneficial bacteria is going to die that you added. No, there have been koi in here for about a month, just so you guys know. And if you're part of the VIP Ohana on Instagram, you guys can see all of the reels that I created for the VIPs. It's only 99 cents to be a part of the VIP Ohana on Instagram. And I was sharing with them daily vlogs, more content on Tiki Falls 4.0. Now, you still can become a member. I'm always adding new content, behind the scenes content. So this pond here, even though I was videoing it, I was always hitting angles, certain angles where you couldn't see the koi fish, but there have been koi fish in here. I had like 5 or 6 koi fish in here while I was videoing the vlog with the lily pads. I had koi fish in here, and there were a couple times where you can see a koi fish swimming in the corner. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. And some of you guys spotted it, some of you guys didn't. I was gonna edit it out, but I figured I'd do like a little, I don't know, a sneak peek. If you saw it, then you weren't seeing things. If you didn't see it, well then, hey, you know, you didn't see it. But I just want to be transparent with you guys. Oh, look at them all. I think I see Fitz. Oh, there's a Fitz sighting. He's kind of hanging out with everybody. Look how big he is. He is such a beast compared to all the other koi. He's just hanging out with everybody. Gosh, look at them all. Ooh, look at those yellows. Look how beautiful and clear the water is. We can see all of these beautiful colors. So clear. Oh, man. Shout out to Mountain Tree. That is my filter that I have. That's filtering this water. Also with the UV bulbs, that's definitely helping out. Look at them all. Gosh, I can't believe I have this in my backyard. And there you have it, one of the most wanted videos, adding fish to Tiki Falls 4.0. We did it. It's been over a year now since I've created this masterpiece. I'm gonna call it a masterpiece in my backyard, but we have beautiful koi fish in here swimming, a total of 17. Now stay tuned because we still have some more fish to add, and what I'm going to do are like species spotlights on certain koi, and then we'll add them to Tiki Falls, because this is probably going to be the one time where I'll be able to get super close to them, explain to you a little bit about the history and the origin of the koi fish, and then we'll do a release into Tiki Falls 4.0. Yeah, I like that idea. So we'll be doing species spotlights on the remaining koi that I have in the above ground pond. Other than that, don't forget to like, comment, and share. I really appreciate all the love and support, and I will see you guys on the next video. Take care, much love, and aloha.
Hana